Hello, my name is Susanne. Welcome to A1R Psychic Radio. I am here for a little bit, and I hope that we get a real good caller. I am a clairvoyant and a psychic medium. I talk to past loved ones, and yeah. So hi, and welcome to my show. So we are looking forward to, on April 16th, a new moon, and it's in Libra. And that means that we'll be balancing the scales. Usually, a new moon means getting rid of things that don't benefit us anymore. And the Libra new moon will be a bit of a balancing act for us, all of us. And you may find yourself going back 2 steps and moving forward 3 steps, but it's really to make decisions in your life, to set a new course, or to make sure that you're determined on the course you're on. And it's with the new moon in Libra, it's a very good time to forgive others and forgive yourself. And yeah, so if and there might be some disruptions, and it might be hard, but just remember that change is good and change will happen. It's inevitable, I guess, in life that we face changes, whether we want to or not. It's usually to benefit us. So yeah, um, you can ask for a private reading from Psychic Pass, and it's Psychic Pass, but there's a dash in the middle, psychic-paths.com, or find me on Facebook with Psychic Path with the dash in there. And I hope that everyone is doing well, and I hope that everyone is being kind to one another. And yeah, we're just trying to pray for peace and pray for love. And I hope that everyone is feeling loved and being kind to one another. I always say there's no excuse to be unkind. So, with that, I hope that we can get some good readings. I want to go ahead. Linda, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you tonight?
Good. How are you, hon?
Hanging in there. It's winter, it's Minnesota. Staying warm and staying good. What can I help with tonight?
My father passed on October 24th of 2020, and I was just seeing, I never got a chance to say goodbye or nothing like that. He got ill and got into the nursing home during
Okay.
COVID-19.
Oh,
And I was his
um,
caregiver. I took care of him, and my last resort was to put him in the nursing home, but
I'm
I
so
just have this,
sorry.
yeah, I just have this bad feeling like he was telling all my aunts and all them that if he goes to a nursing home, he might as well just die. So I kind of want to know like how he's doing, um, and what he's saying. It's just a hard thing.
For for you, Spirit is saying it's a hard thing because I feel like from Spirit that you somehow hold yourself accountable for that decision, and and
Yeah,
and it weighs so heavy. Um, and Spirit says that that's not yours to carry, that's not yours to hold. Um, and just like the intro that I was talking about, sometimes we have to make decisions, and they're hurtful. These changes really
yeah,
hurt, but So it's for the best, really, because you could only do as much as you could do humanly possible, and you had to make a decision to get help for him with other people that could care for him better. Correct?
Right.
So Spirit is really just saying really, really fast to me that you just need to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for what you couldn't do because you couldn't. There was no way to finish that commitment that you've made. Do you know what I mean? So I
Right.
first off, I just want you to lighten yourself a little bit and love yourself a little bit for being and your father's coming through and he's saying such a good daughter. He said that he's telling me um I'm trying to get a description and I'm trying to get the way that he was when he passed, but he's trying to tell me that you were a very responsible daughter, and he's telling me from a very young age um,
Yes.
that you were born responsible, like respectful and good and all of that, and
Yeah. I'm the middle child, but I grew up fast. My mother and father divorced, and my father worked, and I always made sure at a young age when my father I got out of school that food was on the table for when he got off of
it's
work.
he tells me this, and that's a very earthy that's a sign of an earth sign. um from what I get from him, um he's telling me that when he was younger, um he didn't have time to smell the roses. um he worried a lot. um and he feels like he was uh short with you and your other siblings. um like he didn't give enough tenderness or enough attention or good attention. um and he said he complained too much.
Yeah,
um
or yeah, he was complaining a lot, and that was my father, so I never, disrespected him. I just listened to what he had to say and went on from there. And was a role model for my two sisters, and um, I take on my oldest sister, which is, she's disabled, so I was
oh,
taking care of and my father, and now I'm still taking care of my older sister. But
he's
it's not the same without, him here. He used to guide me.
he's he's around you. um he's showing me there's something that you do either at a desk or a table, and it's like you're organizing something, whether it's objects or if it's on the computer, but it seems like he's with you when you organize. Does that make sense? Does that resonate?
Um,
uh,
yes, I always organize, my table in the kitchen or my nightstand or coffee table. Like, I do it
he's
more
all
often now too.
he's he watches over you, and if you talk to him, he'll hear you because he's right there. He loves you very much, and he's telling me um, he's sorry. He wants to say he's sorry, and I think that what the sorry is he seems to be he seems to be sorry for. He seemed to not make really good decisions, or he never did make a decision. Kind of like a back and forth. Does that resonate? Um,
Yeah,
he didn't seem to be sure of something.
and I would always tell him, he'd always ask me something, and I'd always tell him, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And he would give his last $20 to somebody. He
Oh,
would he did things for everybody, like my sisters and my other family, and he he did a lot, and it's hard, not him.
he loves you very much, and he's okay, and he's not hanging on to the last chapter of his life. He's not hanging on to that. And some of that is, I don't think he was totally aware near the last chapter of what was happening. It seemed like he would go in and out of cognitive, if that makes sense. But he's not angry. He loves you very much. And he's surrounded by other loved ones. And
My mom.
did he? Yeah. And yeah, he's showing me an animal. I think it's a dog.
Cowboy.
So,
I have his dog.
okay. Well, he
Cowboy
just
was
wants you to. He wants you not to worry about anything that of his last chapter, and he is with you. He watches over you, and he's with family members, and yeah, he's good, and he'll be there when you cross over.